Here at this podium Tuesday afternoon, new Wazoo Athletic Director Patrick Chun talked a lot about fundraising.
Good evening, Jesse. The report published today in the Daily Evergreen shows that WSU libraries faced a $500,000 shortfall due to the rising costs of access to both print and online scholarly journals. Publishers will bundle the heavily used journals with lesser used journals, much like cable and satellite television providers bundle telephone and internet access with their packages, try and keep everything together. That forces the cost to rise 7% a year. The library was figuring out what they were going to cut before the funding came through.
Success for Cougar baseball in 2018 lies in the work that they've been able to do here at Bailey Brayton Field. They weren't able to do it last year because of all of the snow, but the field's been clear for almost all of 2018, giving them opportunity to practice the fundamentals and also to make sure they're throwing more strikes, an emphasis of Coach Marty Lee's this season. Right now it's pretty serene here along the Snake River at Wawawai Landing. You can see the beautiful hills behind me, you can hear the birds chirping, you can hear the team practicing as well for the duel tomorrow against Oregon State. But tomorrow it will be a much different atmosphere. It will be race day, and that white buoy behind me is the 500-meter mark. From there, it's a sprint all the way home to the finish for both of these teams. Pullman bus driver Steve Koberstein has fond memories of the old Northern Pacific Depot and was a second home to him.
Got to hang with the agent and telegraphers and stuff when they worked in the office, and when Mount St. Helens blew, the train crew had me clean the locomotive and caboose on the local in exchange for an occasional unauthorized train ride or Dr. Pepper.
There's a lot of action here in this compact space in the depot. This here is the express window where you'd be able to drop off a package and then it would hop onto a train. Down the hall this direction, you'd find the baggage room where you drop off your baggage as you waited to go onto the train either to Spokane or Lewiston. And you'd get to sit in these lovely wooden benches down here as well. Local community leaders see the project to restore the depot as an opportunity to link Pullman's past with its future.
Well, it's huge. I mean, I can't even imagine Pullman without the depot, personally, just because it has been very important to the growth of Pullman through history.
Well, it is the most iconic building, historic building in Pullman. I mean, and it's right in the middle of town. So it seems like a real natural to be a center for town.
A history many in Pullman hope will live and breathe again. Doug Taylor, Murrow News 8. Track and Field's Apple Cup comes to Pullman Saturday, with Cougar athletes ready to get after their rivals from the west side.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a Coug fan since I was a little guy, watching Apple Cup when I was a kid, and so I've always been a Coug fan, and so this rival is a little bit special to me, just because my past, and so I'm very excited, and I think it's going to put a little fire in my heart for this race.
The weekend clash won't have any other schools on the track. It's not pistols at 20 paces, but it's a duel. Duels operate differently than the usual track and field schedule. Most often the athletes practicing here today are looking to try and improve personal bests or try to set times and lengths and distances in order to get to nationals. In this case, you're still trying to get those bests, but you're doing it for a different reason. This time you're trying to beat a team, and in this case, they're trying to beat arch rival Washington. Due to a cancellation earlier in the schedule, this doubles as the Cougars' only home meet of the year. Two-star seniors get one more time in front of the home crowd.
We've kind of grew up here, our 4 years here, 5 years for me. We're very used to this place. We come here every day, so just being very comfortable and then having as much support as we can, like that's obviously like a plus for us.
It's really exciting though. Yeah, I get to see most of my fans. Try to run my best because it's going to be my last meet. So fast one, it's going to be the last one, fast one, so yeah.
The action starts at 11 a.m. Saturday at Newberry Track. Doug Taylor, Murrow News 8.